Could you take me to Asia?
Certainly, Cactus Jack, because one time when I went to Tibet, because pain, Cactus Jack, is what we're dealing with. We dish it out and we have to take it. You see, people are afraid of pain, but I transcended the pain, Jack, because when I went to Tibet and met with the Dalai Lama, he told me there was a thin line between pain and pleasure. Do you understand what I'm talking about? What was that?
It's a little bit of both.
That's what I'm talking about, Cactus Jack. The pain should give you goose pimples.
All right, SICHL fans, we are back, and we are now in round 2 of the playoffs. We are going to continue to have World Conference teams versus World Conference teams and Canadian Conference teams versus Canadian Conference teams. But now every single match is a no-holds-barred match. No countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes in a no-holds-barred match. And out first for the first match of round 2, it is the Stockholm Cougars. Impressive in round 1. But a whole new animal, ladies and gentlemen. Once you're into a no-holds-barred match, there is a wide array of weaponry underneath the ring. And we are going to have to wait and see if any of it's going to come into play during this match. The Cougars climbing the ropes to acknowledge the fans who let out a big cheer. But who are they going to be facing in this first round? Again, we have 16 teams that have made their way through to round 2. 8 from each conference.
This is a guy who always seeks out
Stockholm, obviously, in the World Conference, so we know at least it's going to be another World Conference team. But could be anyone, ladies and gentlemen.
We are about to see
ladies and gentlemen, that music can mean only one competitor. It is the Dublin Shamrocks. Cane in hand, doing a little jig down the ramp to the ring. A surprising victory in round 1, and they are looking to keep that good fortune, the luck of the Irish, continuing here in round 2 against Stockholm. Again, some fancy footwork here, compliments of the Dublin Shamrocks, but is it going to be enough to save them? I mean, they're bringing the cane to the ring. Theoretically, they could use that cane. It is a no disqualification match. But I think there are probably more deadly options underneath the ring. But keep it, listen, keep it in the corner. You never know. You never know. All right, everyone looks ready to go. And there's the bell. Of course, another capacity crowd here at the SICHL Arena. And Dublin tossing Stockholm around, but Stockholm comes back with a big combination, and boom, face first into the mat.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit.
And now wrenching the head and neck
probably arrange it here.
of the Shamrocks.
Is to hold nothing back. Just cranking the head. Tremendous pressure.
And again,
in this head crank.
Trying to separate the headal area from the torsal area. To get technical. I don't mean to get all scientific on you. But that's what's going on there. And now just stomping him into the dirt, and finally Dublin decides to take a little powder on the outside. They lock up, and now Dublin off the ropes. Oh, and a big basement drop kick to the face. They're going to head out to ringside again. No countouts. And oof! Vicious side effect onto the ice. And I got to say, I think Stockholm Cougars dominating here thus far. Cougars send them back into the ring.
He's going for the pin. This could be
Thinks he has them, trying to end this one early. I think that might be a little bit optimistic. Indeed, only got the one count. Stockholm now going under the ring. What's he going to pull out from underneath there? He has a chair. Heads back into the ring. Could be bad news. No, Dublin manages to get it and drop that chair before he has a chance to use it. Neck breaker from Dublin, but there's the counter from Stockholm and the big vicious chop. And then a flapjack right onto the logo, and Stockholm feeling confident.
Brutal stomp to the body.
And continues to just stomp away on the smaller opponent.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Repositioning now, perhaps thinking about a pin. No, Dublin getting up. And hurled right back to the mat, but now Stockholm setting up something here. Could be bad news for the Shamrocks. And oh! Skull-crushing finale. 2 count only. Dublin manages to get the shoulder up, but they are in a world of hurt right now.
How many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
And the Cougars will lock up. Irish whip into the ropes. And oh, reversal from Dublin into the suplex. Nicely done. Chair still in the ring, but unused as of yet. Reversal from Dublin, and what is this? Into the ropes, and oh, booyaka, booyaka. 619 from the Shamrocks, and they're going to go top rope. Are we going to see the over the rainbow here? We are. Have the Shamrocks stolen this match? No. Kick out at 2 from the Cougars. And Dublin trying to get the crowd on his side.
I think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that
and he's grabbed the chair and oh, right across the back. And again. And the Shamrocks with a dirty limerick there for the Cougars. And now Stockholm returns the favor with a chair shot of their own. Thinks that might be enough, hooks the leg. 2 count only. Once again, the shoulder up. Stockholm with the chair again, and boom! Splits him open right in the forehead. Dublin up off the mat, trying to get something going, and once again, another chair shot right to the face. The Shamrocks come up swinging, but they are in a heap of trouble. And the Cougars send him down to the mat. He is fired up. Have the Shamrocks on their feet. And oof. The fans counting it off. And finally a kick to the side of the head. Setting him up again. Are we going to see another skull-crushing finale? That's exactly what we're going to see. Say goodnight. 1, 2, 3, the Cougars moving on to round 3 of the playoffs. A great match against the Shamrocks. But in the end, Stockholm victorious. And the Shamrocks just left bloodied and beaten.
An important victory for him in this match.
And your winner, the Stockholm Cougars. All right, second match over to the Canadian Conference, and coming out first. representing the city of Hamilton, it is the Steelhawks.
Making his way to the ring from
Again, rocking that perfect flow. And headed to the ring, but who will their opponent be? We will find out shortly. Again, we are still in no-holds-barred matches. A whole new ball game. We saw the brutality on display in that last match, and I expect to see a fair bit of it in this one as well. Fans going wild for the Steelhawks.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
We will have to see how he does. And his opponent making their way to the stage here in the beautiful SICHL arena.
And his opponent,
The one, the only, the Edmonton Supersonics. Now, Edmonton
I think this superstar is
getting out of round one
to help someone out. They are in the
by the skin of their teeth with a sneaky little count-out win, as I recall. But listen, a victory is a victory is a victory, and he is here in round two where so many are not. But does he have what it takes to advance to round three? No countouts in a no-holds-barred match. So he is going to have to win the old-fashioned way by pinning or submitting his opponent. Could be a slobber knocker, ladies and gentlemen, to use a technical term. And there's the bell. Steelhawks come out swinging and send him to the mat immediately. Oof, big knee to the ribs. Going for the pin immediately. I mean, a 0% chance they're going to get him this early. Only got the one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
And the Steelhawks, again, working the ribs of the Sonics. Counter from Edmonton. They lock up. They're gonna punches him into the corner, and oof, big forearm to the chin. And now, oh, brutal move out of the corner from the Supersonics, and now off the ropes, and a big splash.
Into the stipulation and leave no stone unturned. Use everything at your disposal to get the win.
And the Sonics, I think, might have been thinking about the springboard. He's thinking about it again, but no, a little indecisive here. Not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure if he's just playing mind games here with the Steelhawks. It worked, though, because the Steelhawks are reeling.
He knew what was coming.
But now, Hamilton
Twist to the arm and then an elbow right to the shoulder.
coming back here. Oof, big DDT sends him head over heels, and he's going to roll to ringside.
Hope he's got a plan.
And the Steelhawks have him up.
And this might not have a pleasant
And powerbomb onto the top of the steel barricade. A brutality on display here. Compliments of the Hamilton Steelhawks.
boom, a forearm smack. Precision strikes. And now he's just being pushed around.
And again,
getting the fight.
Hamilton taking his time here, drops a big knee.
Counters that. Yeah, he's able to
Edmonton
stop
with the
the
counter.
bleeding, but will he also
Hamilton with a
get the win?
counter. And Edmonton sent hard into the announcer's desk.
Abandoning all restraints.
And he is going to tear the cover off the other desk.
They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means.
Hamilton having a few words there, I think, with Edmonton before finally, boom, slamming him headfirst into the desk again. And again. The announce team wisely standing a little bit back here, but finally Edmonton with the counter. But Hamilton right back to work.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
A huge combination sends him to the ice. And now stomping on the fingers of the Edmonton Supersonics. And once again, into the announce. I mean, listen, if Hamilton gets a win here, there's going to be an assist for the announcer's desk as once again, head first, right into that SICHL logo.
Now's a chance for him to get back into this match.
Edmonton sends him hard into the apron. And now side Russian leg sweep. Back first onto the ice. And now a little just desserts. Edmonton sends Hamilton into the announcer's desk. And head first he goes. Again, no countouts, but any pins or submissions have to happen inside the ring. So at some point, they're going to have to bring it back in. Oh, the heat defeat. And tossed again into the announcer's desk. Quite frankly, they should be thankful they haven't cleared the cover off of that announcer's desk, or we might see them put through the announcer's desk. I mean, listen, I'm not going to complain, but not great if you're in the ring.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Finally back into the ring, but Edmonton is not coming back in empty-handed. He's going to bury him. He's got the shovel right across the back.
And there's the cover.
Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Is that finally enough? It is not. Shoulder up after two. And Edmonton with the leg sweep into the submission hold. He's got that clinched in tight, but Hamilton trying to squeeze the leg out from underneath the head. And manages to escape the maneuver. Back on their feet, they're going to lock up. Hamilton's going to drop him face first off that turnbuckle. And now pounding away. The mask offering very little protection. Oh! Leaping elbow. And once again, back out to ringside.
No worries.
And now, with the heel hook, again, submissions don't count on the outside here. It is not a false count anyway. But, you know, tell that to Edmonton's knee. I don't think they care very much. Counter from the Sonics. Sends Hamilton back inside the ring. And slammed to the mat. And Edmonton setting him up for something here. Hamilton doesn't see it. And boom. Wow. The spear out of the corner. And oh, still not enough. A great maneuver from the Sonics. But Hamilton not done yet. Sonics now. A couple of clotheslines. Catches the foot, sends him down to the mat. And he's got the shovel again. Oh, right in the midsection. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6 blows, one after one into the midsection. Hooks the leg. That has to be it now. That surely his ribs are broken. The Edmonton Supersonics win the match and move on to round 3. An incredible match. There's that vicious spear. And then, in the end, repeated blows from the shovel, enough to finally get it done against the Steelhawks. And there you go. A good response from the crowd. Edmonton moving on to round 3. All right, SICHL fans, match number 3. Back over to the World Conference, and out first, the Chicago Tigers. Again, we are going to see how their high agility, high flying style is going to fare in a gritty, no holds barred match.
can bet it will be memorable.
But again, another impressive showing in round one, trying to keep that momentum going here in round two. The competition only getting tougher. Big cheer from the fans. And who are they going to be facing? Making their way to the stage, the Seattle Grunge. Playing a little tune for the fans, and then tuning the guitar into the stage. Again, dangerously close to the pyro. Dangerously close to the pyro, but the Grunge seem unaffected. Fans going nuts, at least the fans who are old like me and remember 90s grunge. The Grunge slide into the ring, and they are going to be squaring off against the Tigers. Again, another match with some very contrasting styles, I feel like, so it should be a lot of fun. But only one of these two are going to be headed to round three. Who is it going to be? Tigers are ready. Grunge say bring it on. And there's the bell. The Grunge send him face first into the mat, going for the sneaky little quick pin, but only got the one.
Of the lawlessness this match provides.
Strong right forearm.
And has him up. And oh, a rib breaker. Vicious maneuver. But there's the counter from the Tigers. Again, a no-holds-barred match, so no countouts, no disqualifications, lots of foreign objects under the ring. Nice drop kick off the ropes from the Tigers. They keep on the attack. And oh, look at that, a beautiful standing Spanish fly. At ringside, and the Tigers, again, these wrestlers do not like that announce table for some reason. And while he was distracted, Seattle tried to take advantage. They lock up, and the Tigers sent into the corner.
Get off your high horse, Cole. And no disqualifications match benefits the superstar who's
and now
and better. Using the rules
locks in a submission hold. It looks incredibly painful.
Punish your opponent.
Grunge has the Tigers back up on their feet, but not for long, as he slams him into the top of the steel barricade. And fire to the opposite corner.
Vicious right forearm. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. Rocked with the point of the...
Tigers counter with an elbow, and now Cobra Clutch locked in. Again, no submissions on the outside of the ring. Sizing each other up here, and the Tigers drag him to the announcer's table. Was going to slam him headfirst into it, but the Grunge fight their way off and send the Tigers right back into the ring. Seattle taking their time getting back in, catching their breath. Big combination. And another finishes them with a big uppercut. And now a few mounted punches. And the Grunge in control of this match right now. He's going to go top rope. Big risk. Oh! Hits him with the 5-knuckle shuffle from the top rope. Right on the top of the dome. 2 count only. The Tigers managed to kick out. Grunge can't believe it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight. That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
And the Tigers sent into the corner. Here come the Grunge with a big knee to the face. And now, oh, the vicious rack attack. Rolls him over, and that might already be enough, ladies and gentlemen. This might be over. 1, 2, 3. Seattle Grunge making quick work of the Chicago Tigers to move on to round 3. There's the big knee. And boom. Rack attack. I mean, absolutely vicious maneuver. That'll knock the wind right out of you. And enough to get the 3 count. Seattle Grunge, your winners.
Perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win. As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am.
There you go, acknowledging the fans after a critical victory. And a little air guitar. Why not? All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the main event of this episode. We are once again back in the Canadian Conference. And coming out first, the Acadia Grizzly Bears.
Making his way to the ring.
Listen, no hibernation here for the Grizzlies.
60 pounds. The Bears.
They are looking to go all the way to the final and get that Continental belt around their waist. Again, incredibly intimidating. Incredibly intimidating. An imposing figure. I mean, having a dead apex predator on your head helps in that regard. I'm just, listen, I'm no intimidation expert, but it could hurt, is what I'm saying.
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready.
The Acadia Grizzly Bears. Opponents feeling the heat, but who is the opponent going to be? As you stare into literally the cold dead eyes of the Acadia Bears, at least in that instance. His challenger,
And his opponent from
the Regina Bisons,
300 pounds.
with that emotional support chair in tow. Are we going to see it in use? It is a no-holds-barred match. It would not shock me to see him pull a chair out from underneath that ring. The Regina Bisons versus the Acadia Grizzly Bears. Two big, strong superstars. To finish off the episode, this should be an incredible match. This one could be the most brutal of the night. We will have to wait and see. The fans let out a big cheer for the Bisons. And they are ready to go. He says, let's go. Let's get this started. Acadia versus Regina. Rhymes with fun.
Is at an all-time high here as these two settle things.
And the Bears, oof, vicious neck breaker.
No object is off limits. This is going to be brutal.
Up off the mat and swinging. The Grizzlies, all offense so far, but unable to get the Bisons up for the slam, and the Bisons
This could be good.
grabs the steel steps here. Again, no disqualifications. Everything's in play. They are in the ring. Oh, wow, what a heel kick. You wouldn't expect that kind of agility from a man that size, but there it is. And now dropped neck first off that top rope. He's going to grab the steel steps, but Acadia gets to him first. Drags him to the ropes.
Punch right in the head.
And looks like he's going to work the knee
Straight to the knee.
of the Bisons. A little bit of a limp there And Acadia with another big neck breaker. And now it is the Bears with those steel steps, lording them over the Bisons, and then finally strikes right into the rib cage. And now has him by the throat, high above his head. Look at the strength on display into the spine buster. Goes to the pin, only gets the one.
I just don't know what it's going to take.
Has him up, and power slam.
He's lost some of his win now.
You can see the entire ring, the entire arena shaking on that power slam. Trading blows in the center of the ring. Regina sent into the corner, and once again the Bears grab those steel steps.
It depends on the superstar's mindset.
And boom, right in the kisser. And he's not done, tries for a second one, but the Bisons with the counter, flailing now, trying to get something going, but Acadia very much in control. Oof. A power bomb. And the Bisons in a heap of trouble as they climb to the corner. And once again, the Bears working the legs and now putting that big boot right into the beard of the Bisons. Hooks the leg. 2 count only. Kick out after 2 by Regina. Nice counter. And oh, straight shot to the forehead. And now literally tossing him across the ring. Another counter here from the Grizzlies. And oh, big front slam. And Acadia looks like they're going to go under the ring. What are they going to pull out from there? They've got a hockey stick.
He'll take things into the ring.
The crowd chanting, "We want tables," but he brought a hockey stick instead. Oh! Belly to belly right on top of that hockey stick. Off the ropes now, and a big knee. Right to the forehead. And the Bisons trying to get something going. They've got the hockey stick. Oh, missed. And Acadia make him pay for the gaff in a big way. Oh my God, dropping it across the knee. And the Bisons just cannot get any kind of sustained offense going here against the Bears, who have those steel steps again. Opt not to use them yet. Has him by the throat, but no. Countered this time from the Bisons, and another belly to belly. Hockey stick once again here from the Bisons. Once again, Acadia dodges and hits the clothesline. And now twisting the neck of the Bisons. And the Bears fired up. Everyone rolls to the outside. Acadia taking his time getting over there. And oof, STO right onto the ice. It is not looking good for Regina here in this match. Acadia has been dominating. Back inside the ring. Oh wow, a vicious knee to the side of the face. And now Acadia thought about using the hockey stick, changed his mind, goes for the pin instead. 2 count only.
He just won't give up.
Counter from the Bisons. And now working the arm.
Have you ever seen such
Third time lucky for that hockey stick, but no, Acadia grabs it from him and returns the favor, cracking him over the back, over the head. Bison sent into the corner. And Acadia is going to flip him over into a tree of woe, locks the foot. And now putting the boots into the face of Regina. Drops the knee.
Sure seems to be getting
It is not looking good for the Bisons. They roll out of the ring. But trying to get something going here. Nice combination.
nasty. He's struggling a bit here.
There's been plenty of action in this match. and the
Steel
cost
steps
of that
in
is
hand.
really
Can he get to
showing.
use it? Boom.
Stairs to the face.
Right in the noggin.
Climbs back inside.
Bison's back in the ring. He's going to go for that hockey stick again, determined to use it. And boom, splits him open. Nailed him that time. Irish whip by Acadia. Into the power slam. An incredible match. Has him by the throat, but no, once again a counter from the Bisons. Counter from the Grizzlies. What a match. Vicious back kick from Acadia, and now some mounted punches.
Crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning
Pounding away. And hockey stick in hand breaks it over the back of the Bisons, and Acadia letting them know.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious.
And Acadia once again trash talking the Bisons, taunting them. Meets him out on the apron.
moves just in time.
Oh, impressive counter.
At ringside now, and they're in a lockup. No, they are not. Acadia. Oof.
He's
With the front
understating
slam onto the
stress
ice.
now. Yeah, he's got to surmount this storm.
Steel steps in hand again. Opts not to use them.
He reverses it.
Counter from the Bisons. They lock up.
Back into the fight.
Send Acadia back inside the ring. You can see that busted hockey stick still in there. And the Bisons. Oh! A vicious maneuver. Is that going to be enough? It is not. 2 count only. Regina know how close they got right then.
And adrenaline right now. It is unreal that this match is still going
Acadia.
on for a maneuver that would end most matches.
Climbs into the corner. The Bisons went outside to grab the steel steps, but opt to come back in. And wow. Eat a straight right from Acadia, and that might be all she wrote. Somehow Regina gets the shoulder up, but wow. Acadia playing possum in the corner and then just popped him out of nowhere. I mean, a seesaw affair back and forth. And Acadia now showing off the strength.
Like they're nothing.
And a few more mounted punches, why not? Oh, and now I think the Bisons are split open after that last barrage. Both men beaten, bloody, exhausted, but still fighting on. Steel steps shoved back inside the ring. Counter from the Bisons. Counter from the Grizzlies. There's the clothesline. And the Bisons didn't see him. Acadia saying, come at me, and the Bison's like, all right, I will then. But Acadia, again with the counter. Incredible.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Back at ringside.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going
And
to take more
Acadia,
strength than he has left. A lift.
oh, a power bomb right onto the hard ice surface. Nice kick counter from the Bisons, and now he's going to get the other set of steel steps, and why not? And oof, just a glazing blow on Acadia that time. And Acadia with the back kick to the face. Once again, the announcing team kind of scrambling. Driving the knee into that hard ice surface. Oh, headbutt reversal from the Bisons. And steel steps once again in play here. Oh, drops it right on top of him. Picks it up again. Gets it out of the way. And not sure what he was going to do with it there. Hesitated a moment, and Acadia right there to take advantage of the indecision.
Yeah, this has to decrease his composure moving forward.
Again, I have absolutely no idea which way this match is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an exciting affair. I think I'd still give a slight edge to Acadia so far, but really, I feel like we're kind of one finisher away by either opponent.
These two are abandoning all restraints.
And once again, face first into the announcer's desk.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stops. Really just laying it in.
Neither superstar seems too, it's not an urgent affair for them to get back inside the ring.
He's back into the ring.
Except for him going back inside the ring right there. Grabs the other steel steps. And slides back to ringside. They're going to lock up. And, oh! Power slam out of nowhere by the Bears. And now the clubbing axe handle across the back. Steel steps again, just moving them out of the way this time. Bison's thrown back into the ring. And Acadia with the military press slam, and that might be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. After a grueling, brutal, no-holds-barred match, the Grizzly Bears moving on. You can see from the replay an absolutely vicious match. But in the end, that is what won it, the military press slam. And 1, 2, 3. The Grizzlies move on to round 3, and we will be back next episode with the final 4 matches of round 2. And then after that, it is on to round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you dare miss it.